Hello, BookTube. Well, it's that melancholy moment of the week, the last mail haul. Although in this case, it feels like the last mail haul ever. Because not only do I not get any free books in the mail on Sunday, but Monday is a national holiday, so I don't get any free books in the mail on Monday either. But we'll concentrate on the good news. We'll concentrate on these packages here. We end with a box, not that it matters. And we'll see if there's anything squeal-worthy in this batch. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is due in October. We saw this a long time ago. This is from Pegasus Books, and it's an odd book. I remember being intrigued by the description, but I haven't got to the book. It's Even Darkness Sings by Thomas Cook, in which the author visits some of the saddest places in the world in order to find something restorative there. With his wife and daughter, he travels across the globe in search of darkness, from Lourdes to Ghana, from San Francisco to Verdun, from the monumental mechanized horror of Auschwitz to the intimate personal grief of a shrine to the dead infants of Kamakura, Japan. And along the way, he reflects on what these sites may teach us, not only about human history, but also about our personal histories. It sounds very intriguing. I haven't got to it yet. It was October. I think we got this at the beginning of summer, and I just don't have the luxury anymore of reading books that far ahead of time. So let's see here. Who's next? It's a big thing, whatever it is. Oh my! Oh, wonderful. Okay, this is from the great folks at Princeton University Press. This comes out. It's out already. Came out in late August. And it's a big pictorial book about the Galapagos Islands. Not just the famous tortoises, but everything, all the wildlife. Just amazing. I looked through a copy of this already. I'm very happy to have one of my own. Boy, that's wonderful. Okay, all right. Well, so this came out already. I'll have to look through it and see if there's grounds there for review. That would be great to get it in before September is much older. Well, let's see. Let's just move on here. Oh, what's this? Okay. The title of this book is actually My Home Away from Home. This is by Mark Fumaroli, and the title is The Republic of Letters. What have we got here? This is from Yale. Comes out in late September. In this fascinating study, historian Mark Fumaroli reveals how an imagined republic of ideas and interchange fostered the Italian Renaissance, the Enlightenment, and the French Revolution. Also the Northern Renaissance. He follows exchanges among Petrarch, Erasmus, yay, Descartes, Montaigne, and others from the 15th through the 18th century through revolutions in culture and society. Via revealing portraits and analysis, Fumaroli traces intellectual currents engaged with the core question of how to live a moral life. Combining scholarship, wit, and reverence, this thought-provoking volume represents the culmination of a lifetime of scholarship. Okay. Well, a book about the Republic of Letters, which was also Erasmus's home. He was famously rootless, wandering here and there, afraid of plague, looking for money, and always considering himself to be a thoroughly rooted citizen of a country without borders, of the Republic of Letters. So that's great. Fantastic. I don't know if I saw that book before. Seems hard to believe I would forget it, but maybe I did. I see a lot of books. Let's see here. Oh no! Oh, oh, Okay, this comes out in September. This is also from the folks at Princeton. This is by Jose Castello. And it could not hit any closer to home. These are my people. These are the faces of my heart. These are the Canids of the world. Look at them. Aren't they adorable? Oh, this is just a fully illustrated field guide to all the Canids of the world. All of the, you've got the animal on one side, you've got their range, their natural history, their specifications and habitat. Look at that. There's Canis latrans, the western coyote. Such wonderful people. Oh my. Okay, well, oh my. These are the Canids of the world. These are the dogs of the world. These are my people. So this could not hit any closer to home. Oh my. So a book on the Republic of Letters and a book on the Canids of the world. That's okay. All right. Let's move on, although realistically speaking, nothing's going to top a book on all the dogs of the world. So, but let's give things a try. Can you actually see her? Yes, you can. Okay. Yes, each one of these is going into the little wood chipper. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. Frida, does that have a pub sheet in it? No, it does not. All right, carry on. This is Jane Glover's book, Handel in London, The Making of a Genius, which is all about a composer whose music you're familiar with, but most people don't know anything about his fascinating life. What did you get there? Okay. Let's see here. I don't have a pub sheet, so we'll do this the old-fashioned way. In 1712, a young German composer followed his princely master to London and would remain there for the rest of his life. The master would become King George II, and the composer was George Friedrich Handel. Handel, then still only 27 and largely self-taught, which is incredible, would be at the heart of a musical activity in London for the next 4 decades, composing masterpiece after masterpiece, whether the glorious coronation anthem, Zadok the Priest, operas such as Rinaldo, and the great oratorios, culminating, of course, in the Messiah. Here, Jane Glover, who has conducted Handel's works in opera houses and concert halls throughout the world, draws on her profound understanding of music and musicians to tell Handel's story. Fantastic. Okay, well, I've been kind of waiting for this in terms of biographies that have yet to appear in 2018. And it comes out, did I mention? It comes out in December, I think. Yeah, it comes out in early December, and I'm really too swamped to get to it before then, before late November, but I'm still glad to have it. Let's see here. So needless to say, my basset hound could not have done that. And my little pointer wouldn't have. She wouldn't have felt courageous enough to. So it's been a long time since I had a dog who would enthusiastically destroy my packaging. It's been a long time, and I didn't realize how much I missed it. Let's see here. Okay, this one comes out in early October. This is A History of France by John Julius Norwich. The key here, the history of France, of course, has been told 80 billion times. The key here is the author, who does a really entertaining work of history, of popular history. His History of Venice is not to be missed. He has a whole I wonder how many. He has a whole shelf of books to his credit, and they're all readable. You can quibble with the scholarship of some of them, but they're all readable. Yeah, there's a long list. Okay, all right, and this comes out in early October, and it's just a history of France from Roman times to the present day. So, kind of fascinating to see who's on the cover of the American edition. There's King Louis, of course, and Charles de Gaulle, Alfred Dreyfus, Joan of Arc. Kind of an interesting lineup. And then we have the box, and then we'll be done with our last mail haul ever. let's see what this can be. That's certainly going to be of interest to you, isn't it? Boxes are the holy grail of... Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. Okay, this is from Oxford. This is a paperback reprint. This is the paperback edition of 1777, The Tipping Point at Saratoga by Dean Snow. I really liked this. I really liked this book. It's got blurbs now on the paperback from all of the big American Revolution historians. And I just thought it was just terrific, just narrative history at its best. The fall of 1777 in Saratoga, New York, Gentleman Johnny Burgoyne led the skilled British and German forces in an attempt to separate rebellious New England from the other colonies. They faced off against the inexperienced and improvised American army led by Horatio Gates and were handed an utterly stunning defeat. This book narrates in detail the final 33 days of the Saratoga campaign, when British and German troops were eventually and astoundingly defeated. It's a good story. It's more complex than that pub sheet lets on. But I don't think that I kept the hardcover. I think I got rid of it. I think I gave it to somebody. So I'm very glad to have this. That's wonderful. So this paperback, the pub sheet release is today, but that just means next Wednesday, or next Tuesday. Great. Okay, fantastic. All right, so there we go. That was a pretty varied mail haul for all that it's the last one. So we have, forming our basis, we have a big, lavishly illustrated natural history of the Galapagos Islands. And then Every Darkness Sings, Even Darkness Sings. This is about all the saddest places in the world. The author intentionally visits them. Then The Republic of Letters, about the intellectual home away from home that all of the leading lights of the intellectual side of the intellectual and writing and publishing side of the Renaissance called home. Then Handel in London, new book, a perennially fascinating subject. A History of France, but by a fantastically readable, popular historian. 1777 in paperback. I'll gladly give it a reread. And The Canids of the World, from Princeton, an illustrated guidebook to my people. So there you go. That's our mail haul for today, and you'll just have to put up with a wee bit of complaining between now and Tuesday when the mail starts flooding in again. I'll try to keep it reserved. Thank you, BookTube.